Hi, my name is Trevi.
And I'm Kate.
And welcome back to our podcast called
6
Feet
Feet
Above.
Okay, so we're officially doing a new thing. Above.
It's 2026. There's a little jingle added and the scream.
And the snake is slithering out.
Well, actually, by the time this episode is out,
She's going to be slithered out.
She's slithered out of her old skin.
I know.
It's freezing in here, so now I'm wearing a blanket.
Cute.
Wait, I look naked.
I know. Patreon.
Patreon. Okay. Well, wait. Before we get into that, the year of the snake of it all, we need to bring
You're
up.
A snake.
No, you're a fucking snake, Catherine, because you.
I chugged NyQuil last night. I'm so deeply out of it, and then so I was complaining to Trevi. I was like. It's really hard to just get everything done. And then she was like, oh, before 4 p.m., try being an influencer for a day. And you were giving me shit.
None of that happened. Like, literally that.
Brie, that just happened.
When did I say try being an influencer for a day?
You implied.
Oh my God, she's lying. She's a liar.
I chugged NyQuil and then I just chugged Dayquil.
Blaming your behavior on substances? I don't think we've ever done that.
I don't feel right.
You don't? You feel
I'm
what?
Be saying something crazy.
Say it. Call me it.
Oh.
Say what you've been wanting to say to my face for the past 4 years.
I can't. I'll just DM you. From a burner.
From a burner. I know someone that does that.
Oh.
Y'all
ain't ready for that.
Y'all ain't ready to wake that up.
That tea's coming in the year of...
That tea's coming year 2070.
Yeah. Exactly.
So do you think that you've officially joined the, like, I'm an LA piece of shit POS, like, trend?
Like, does that... I've always been one, in a way.
Like, even when you were in New York, you were, like, trans LA POS? Not because you're a trans person, but, like, you're, like, transplant.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're gonna confuse the people because everyone thinks I'm trans.
No, that's why I literally just said not because you're trans, but because you're a transplant from New York to LA.
Did it just get political? I don't know what just happened.
Yes, extremely. And do you want to talk about the Epstein files? Redacted.
I mean, we all get traumatized all the time by the government and the world, but I just kind of wanted to have a moment to validate the girls because we've all known.
To validate the girls?
The girlies. No, listen.
I see.
We've all known that the world is run by horrific people. Don't want to say the words, but no, all that to say, I was like, okay, I don't know how you felt, but when they were all coming out, all the files, I was like...
Still are, by the way.
Well, yeah. There's still a lot we will never know, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. But anyways, were you like... I was like, all the work I've done where I'm trying to, like, soothe my relationship with men in these 6 years of sobriety, I feel like it all just, like, vanished. And I was like...
Really?
I was like, wow, I actually done no work on myself. But I'm feeling, like, a little bit more as the time goes by. I'm like, okay... You know what? No, not all that work was for nothing. I'm still utilizing the tools. But in that moment, I was like, I mean, it felt really helpless. So
you mean like when the files started coming out?
Yeah, I was
you
like...
would read it and you were like, you just completely reversed back.
Yeah, it felt like all the beliefs I had about men were validated in that moment. But then I was like, you got to remember.
Yeah.
You can't be thinking like that. But
I don't know. I think it's different for me because... I just think that from the beginning, like, I'm like, one thing about me is I'm low-key a conspiracy head. Like, you have enough evidence or like a point to back up a theory, honey, I'm in. So like,
because they're all true.
Like low-key, I'm just saying, like, even before, like, I don't know, these files were released, like, I just knew that this was already happening.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's just like in your face, like, woo, yeah, like we've always known.
Yeah,
we've always known.
But I think there's such a difference between hearing about something and having a belief and then like seeing the belief.
And all the people in the files, is everyone in them?
Right. I'm like, that's actually crazy. It's like a yellow pages, but for PDO threads.
Right.
Wait, that's honestly tea.
Yeah.
Guys, if you are driving or trying to fall asleep and you want to listen to the audio version of this podcast, head on over to the description. The link is in there. And once you are over there, if you could rate our podcast 5 stars on whatever audio platform you're on, it helps our pod grow algorithmically. Let's get into it because I know we brought it up at like, I think one of the December episodes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not like, I don't know too much tea about Lunar New Year. And I know they actually are obsessed when we talk about things we don't know.
That's all we do.
No, it's all we do. You just say things like with a certain sternness, and then you're like,
Right.
fine.
Yeah, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's so funny? Like a good example of this. Like, if I wasn't me, I would have been like, okay. I found out that someone Tana came in contact with, had a viral infection, like a flu, right? A viral infection. Okay. And she goes, oh, I'm so fine. I've been on like Z-Pack since last week. That's an antibiotic.
Wait, yeah.
But she said it was such a sternness that like if it wasn't me, any other person would be like, yes, she knows what she's talking about.
Right. It's all about the confidence.
And then I responded, I said, baby, you just basically told me you just shampooed your hair with Vaseline.
Oh, what'd she say?
And she just started laughing. Because it's like, that handles bacterial infections. It's
Right.
an antibiotic.
Don't you
And then
take
a
it for
viral.
chlamydia?
What?
Don't you take it for chlamydia?
Z-Pack you take for anything, pretty much.
Love.
It's like a pretty universal, but it's also for like fierce sinus infections.
Kind of need that.
But Vaseline as shampoo was funny. What I will say though about the Lunar New Year is, so I guess it's the year of the horse, right? But I guess it's a special kind of horse. It's well, yes, but it's a fire horse, and apparently that one only happens every 60 years.
Ooh.
So we haven't really had that in the modern day.
Uh-huh.
Feel like I'm on fire, and I feel like all I want to do is run forward. So, ladies, if you're with me, say, yeah. I'm also totally out of it, by the way.
You just made all that up.
Mind you, I'm getting auditory hallucinations.
Literally, she came in with a tinfoil hat today.
No, I came in
and I said, take that off.
I came in with auditory hallucinations,
Right.
a tinfoil hat, and my prescription for lithium
and
out.
Z-Pack, right?
And a Z-Pack and Vaseline. Okay, talk. I'm begging.
Yeah, the snake of it all. It is funny. It is funny though, because I'm experiencing something within my work sphere that it feels like the snake it feels like the horse is like, you need to get rid of this right before it's my year. Right? So stay tuned on that, but
Can you go into a little
I know
bit more
it's
depth?
It's nothing to do with like friendships or anything. It's
Okay.
to do with like a work relationship that I am in, where I'm like, I don't know if these people respect me. I feel, is that too vague?
Is it me?
Yeah. I'm like, this will be my last episode.
I'm like, wait, I don't know if people in my work respect. It's Bree.
And it's not like the OJ.
Girl, me actually think it was me for a second. I thought you were
Okay,
low-key
I just
throwing
told Trevi what it was, and she genuinely thought it was her.
I low-key was
I
like,
feel like
wait,
I
is
was
she
way-
throwing shade on pod? Live on
I feel
pod.
like I was way too. It's like someone that I'm working with that I've never talked about on the podcast. Never talked about on the podcast.
I'm like my tinfoil hat. I just like, need to
I
take it off.
know.
I need to let her go. But this is good. You're facing your final fears, and you know what? We both hate confrontation, but we're getting so much better at it.
Dude, I hate confrontation. And you know what I also hate? We lost the art of small talk. And I discovered that last night. Like, you know how all the down-to-earth people that pretend they're down-to-earth are like, I hate small talk. Tell me your deepest trauma. And it's like, I think that's so crazy.
Right. 'Cause
Don't
it's like,
tell me that.
It's like I see Tara Yummy at a party, and then I'm not going to be like, yeah, I have a fierce hemorrhage in my hole right now. I'm like going to be like, girl, how you doing?
Love
this
the makeup.
weather. Yeah, love the
Yeah.
weather. It's been cold, huh?
Right. No, literally. Because it's like,
Love her so much.
yeah.
But I'm not like so close with her like that where I'm like, yeah, you know, my blood count is
Yeah, and like, but even also people that you just meet for the first time, like I had an experience last night where I met someone for the first time and they unloaded like crazy childhood trauma, literally unloaded, and I was just like,
Mind you.
I was like, listen, I may sound like a bitch right now, but I'm not. Like, I don't fucking know you. Don't tell me, don't traumatize me. I just met you.
Right, you're scaring me, actually.
No, you're scaring the hose, and
You're
like,
scaring the host.
I'm just like, I want to hear about like the mundane things, your favorite food,
Lip
like, your
liner
favorite-
combo.
right? Like,
Right.
can we just keep it? I just met you. That is so crazy to me.
I just met you.
Met-
Wait, honestly though, it's what's so funny is that like we are also like victim to being that person, because tell me why first year of sobriety, I'm like, yeah, I used to like faint in alleys and shit. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Girl, that's my qualms with sober people. No tea, no shade. I am a sober person, but
Not anymore.
I low-key, yeah, true. I hate on them sometimes because the trauma dump of it all, time and place. Like, I get it when I was in an AA meeting, someone's like blacked out, woke up in an alley. I'm like, okay, I get it. We're in an
Right,
AA
like
meeting.
let's heal from this.
But like just meeting sober people in the wild and them just being like, oh yeah, I'm not drinking tonight because when I do, like, blah, 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 and they tell like this really fucked up story, and everyone's like okay with like a beer in their hands and they don't know what to do.
Right.
Can we make small talk? It feels like nobody knows how to interact with each other anymore.
Feels like nobody wants to small talk
Nobody
anymore.
wants to small talk anymore. Like, just keep it cute.
Yeah.
On the first meet. Obviously, I'm down to get into the noity-groity, but we got to get to know each other first.
Yeah.
I have to feel comfortable with you.
I think that's back to, I was having this conversation with my videographer who's been helping me on like the quitting vaping project I've been doing, which, by the way, everybody,
Oh my God, true.
I'm done. It's done. I'm at
Day 10.
day 10. Yeah.
Double digits.
Double dig. Anyway, we'll get into that later, but my videographer, and I know me and you have talked about this, but I think maybe like the lack of small talk could be like a form of being relatable or trying to be likable. And I think when I did it, I would do it out of like nervousness. And also back to the conversation that we had in the beginning of the year or the end of the year, where I said that I don't want to degrade myself around new groups of people or new people anymore that I just met.
Thank you.
When I start dropping the T word,
Yeah.
and I do that, and I say really vulnerable and intense things when I first meet someone because I think that I'm catching it before them, or
Yeah.
I'm trying to say out loud what I think that they're thinking. And I think those kind of go hand in hand of like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to overshare with this person I just met. If they are thinking that, oh, this person might be trans, I don't care.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to sit there and self-degrade
No.
to make other people feel fucking comfortable. And same to small talk or not. I shouldn't have to tell you again. Look, you get the fucking point.
Yeah.
We don't need to. We're saving our energy.
Yeah.
For ourselves this year because we're the fire horse, honey. We got to soar.
We got to soar. I can't keep, because I feel like me and you both have personalities where people feel really comfortable trauma dumping on us, which I'm honored you feel comfortable with me. But the trauma I heard last night upon first meeting her, I was like, yo, I did not know I like almost started, I was like, do you need assistance? And then she started laughing and I was like, okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Are you going to tell me about this on the Patreon?
In post. Yeah.
You're going to tell me
I'll tell you off record. No, it's like way too triggering to even say on a Patreon.
Oh.
It's like
well, I have tea, so go over there regardless.
Oh no, I have other tea for the Patreon,
Okay,
but that's like straight up, you guys shouldn't be hearing about that. Anyways, I want to make it clear I'm wearing a bra under this. Had to need that out.
That's like a message to the robot reviewing our video right now.
Right. Also, we're going to a Valentine's Day party right after this.
Yeah, we are.
And this is my Valentine's Day outfit.
This is my Valentine's Day outfit.
Cute.
You guys, my tights ripped before we started. Also, these are like the unrippable tights. I've had these for like a year though, so they were bound to rip.
Oh.
But they ripped. Brie cut to wide boots. But I was really, really sad about it. So then I just started intentionally making more rips, and now it's artsy.
Yeah.
So
she went for it, and
that's
glad
what you got to do. One hole is never enough.
There's never just one hole.
or one hemorrhoid.
Right.
I don't know why I said Tara Yummy either. It's just like the first person that came to, but like
No, she's like a friend, but it's just an example of someone that you're not going to deeply trauma
talk
dump
about the
on
fissure of it all.
at Barney's.
Well, maybe at Barney's.
Right. That is the place to trauma dump, honestly. But hey, speaking of trauma dump, I want to talk to you about this. Did you see that video of that Olympian?
No, I saw you wrote that in our note. What does that mean?
So this Olympian.
Which one? Do you see the ice skater? That one's fierce. The blondie, little blonde twink.
No, what happened
He's
with
like
the
doing
ice
backflips
skater?
on the. I don't know. I forgot his name.
Well,
Ilya Rosanov. I don't know.
ugh, so hot.
Okay, go.
This Olympian, hey, guess what? I already forget what he's in the Olympics for.
I thought you were to say, "Hey, guess what? Get your fucking phone
Yeah.
off me."
Guess what? This Olympian, I can't tell you what he does. Maybe a snowboarder. Basically, he won a medal. He got on air, and he
On air, like in the air, or like on air,
on
like
live.
oh, like okay.
Yeah, he's on the television, and he was like, they were like, "How do you feel?" He was like, "I feel so good, but to be honest, like 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, and then 3 months ago, I made a huge mistake and I cheated on her, and but
Woo! He tried to make his movie moment.
girl, and he's embarrassing her. He's embarrassing. I'm like, what did you get out of that? It's so narcissistic to be like, I'm such a piece of shit. Please, like, I'll admit to it. It's like, she's probably like, hey, can you leave me out of this? I don't want the whole world knowing I got cheated on.
Did he say her name? Or
I
did
don't know,
people
but
find out who she
People are
was?
gonna find out who she is. They probably like posted together.
She
I don't
now
know.
she has a 50-part TikTok series loading, Clinton Kane style.
I would.
Do you
hope
see that he
so.
tried to come back?
Yes.
What's up?
Because these men have a humiliation kink. That's
Why?
literally it. That's literally it. I don't know, because their moms embarrass them. It's always back to the mom.
Who was I talking to about this? Oh no, it was us yesterday when we because we're
Literally.
bulk filming right now.
Yeah.
When we were talking about how men love when we yell at them because
Yeah.
it's a mommy thing.
Yeah. They all have weird humiliation kinks, and they think, yeah, he thought he was like in the Notebook of some sorts. He's not. You just look really stupid, narcissistic, and you're embarrassing. And then also, did you see Zayn from One Direction? He was on
I did not see him.
I saw him the other night. No, kidding. But he was on a podcast and he was like, "Yeah, I'll always love Gigi Hadid because she gave me my firstborn, but I don't think I was ever in love with her."
What?
Hey, like why.com? It's like, why say that? Was Gigi
Also, like,
did Gigi co-sign that? No.
Also, like, did you ever look in that woman in the eyes for probably X amount of years and say, "I love you so much,"
Right.
while you held her pregnant body?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna talk about retracted and redacted.
Redacted is the word of the day.
Honey,
Can you imagine seeing your ex say that?
I mean, yes, I could, but if I had a fucking kid with them, imagine the kid seeing that interview too.
I was never
in love with
her.
your mom.
Why would you say that? Just like, why? All these dudes have to do is just shut the fuck up.
Oh
for
my
like
God,
5
wait, it's so
minutes.
easy. I can't.
No, it's so easy. Just accept the medal. Talk about how much you love your kid. Like, can you just be cool for 5 seconds?
Guys, I hate to interrupt you in the middle of this episode, but if you could like this video, comment, subscribe, and ring the little notification bell. I know it sounds like a whole lot, but it literally takes 2 seconds and it helps YouTube push our channel out to more like-minded people just like you. So we'd really, really appreciate it. Back to the episode.
Yeah. So I saw that and I was like, whoa. 6 months ago, I met this girl. Also, like 6 months is crazy. That's like no time. And then being like, and 3 months ago, I cheated on her. And he's like crying, and everyone's like, so.
Well, he probably wanted to share that moment with her, and he f***ed up. And now he's crying about something that he did, trying to make a movie moment, like this statement in the media that she sees, so she can look at it and go, he used that moment to try to heal what happened between us, but I bet she's laughing.
Yeah, I
sorry,
hope
did
she
I just-
is. It's like when Offset did that to Cardi B when
Embarrassing.
during her concert when he like came on stage and had all those flowers being like take me back or something, and she was like, I'm at work.
Not kidding.
It's such crazy behavior. It's such crazy behavior.
Be crazier.
I'm trying so hard to understand their minds, and I also just don't want to know. And I'm grateful I don't understand it. And I'm grateful for that.
It's how do I get my dick wet.org. That's how their mind works.
That's all it goes back
No,
to.
I can't make it up. Why
And
would I lie about something so simple?
Why lie? And why are these things getting your nethers hard? That's the question. Why is that making you erect?
Honestly,
Right.
speaking of major sporting events,
Don't get me started. The Super Bowl.
the Super Bowl.
Woo!
When
Kid Rock was so good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Kate, I am fucking crying. I saw that. First of all, lost my goddamn mind.
That is
You
so
know that
crazy.
crowd. I guess that crowd was like paid to be there. We're not actually talking about the Super Bowl right now. We'll get there. We're talking about the like
Timu Bowl, whatever the fuck that was.
team. No, that's crazy. Apparently, everyone in that audience was paid to be there, and they filmed it like 2 weeks ago.
What? That's so weird.
Did you see that, Brie? And is that true?
Brie loved it.
Brie was gagged.
Brie was front row.
Brie was gagged singing every word of Kid Rock. You want to know the tea?
Yeah.
I grew up on Kid Rock.
Did you really?
Oh my God. My family lived for Kid Rock. Also, like, then me growing up going to Lake Havasu, and then like growing up slowly realizing my family's conservative. Oh. Okay, not my actual like immediate family, but I have family that
it's
is
always the distant family.
I have family that is, right? And these things that I did growing up, I think we mentioned this in one of our episodes, such as like when I would go to Lake Havasu all the time, and then I get a little bit older and I'm like realizing Arizona's like no tea, no offense for all of you that live in Arizona. I know there's like lived out places, but like I went there like a year or two ago and I'm like, I don't feel fucking safe here. It's weird because you're a kid, you're not thinking about politics. You're like, oh, boats and water and pizza, right? Yeah. Now I'm there, I'm like, oh my God, who's gonna shoot me?
The boats, water, and pizza is so
no, because that's all I've ever wanted. I've only ever wanted boats, water, and pizza.
Yeah.
Look, Super Bowl, lost my shit at Benito, Bad Bunny. I don't know what he was saying because I do not speak Spanish. But I do know all those songs.
Yeah.
And just such a gorgeous person inside and out. And it was such a perfect time to make a statement like that in front of the whole world. And then for the cherry on top, I mean, Gaga.
Okay. I immediately thought of you.
Lost my mind.
That was so crazy.
The amount of DMs I got because I posted the story right when she went on, I was like dying. Yeah. And then everyone's like, "Oh my God, I was literally just thinking about you." I got so many texts too, and I'm like, "Damn, I really am not
You're a Gaga head.
No, I'm just like, I make it so damn known.
Good, you're a stan, but
oh wait, not as blanket heading out. It's like a sleepover for your. What did we say? Except your friends.
In the audio promo.
Girl, trash it. Girl, trash it. Have y'all heard our audio promo yet? Did it send you here? Probably not.
I know, right?
We need to work on that. Maybe we'll send another one.
Yeah, she was so good. And did you know that? What's going on here? All the restaurants were real.
Wait, so all those places were real restaurants?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
I know. And I'm like, how did they manage? What was the prep like that? And would you be grass in the show if he asked you?
I'd be grass for not a show.
Just in general?
I would just be grass in another life.
Yeah.
In another life. Nether. I'd be grass on a nether. Talk about grass on a nether. That's a pube, honey.
Whoa.
Sorry. Over the hedge. Remember that joke?
I do remember that joke. I started using an aluminum-free deodorant. And no, but then I started getting really bad rashes under my armpits, and I thought it was because of my hair, and then I switched to the deodorants, and it turns out the natural deodorant was giving me a bad rash.
Or do you think your body was purging out the aluminum?
Whoa. I don't know.
Yeah, me putting my aluminum tinfoil
hat
back on.
Well, I'm back on the aluminum, so it doesn't even matter.
What if that's the reason why I'm itching? Like there's so much aluminum in my bloodstream.
Did you even get into that?
I didn't get into it yesterday,
You
did
didn't, so it's time to get into
Okay.
it.
Do we have anything else to say about the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah. Well, I just feel like Benny's my close personal friend. His walk onto the field was so powerful, that strut.
I know. And holding the football.
I know.
Damn.
He's so cute. I will say, like, when I went to Miami and there was this guy in Miami that was obsessed with Bad Bunny, and it did kind of put a bad taste in my mouth for a while, but I'm glad I got back to it. Don't let a Miami man ruin Bad Bunny for you.
Don't
is
let a
all I'm
Miami
gonna
man
say.
ruin anything for you, because their opinions.
Because they will.
Oh,
Oh.
find it.
Find it.
The sanity.
Dude, with Miami men, I can't find the sanity. They're
I,
genuinely insane.
I don't think I ever associated myself with a Miami man.
Because you're smart. You have good taste.
No, I just don't think I ever had the opportunity. If I lived there in like 2022 or 2023, maybe I would be in a different spot. And by a different spot, I mean still on drugs.
In hell.
And in
were you
hell.
gonna live there?
No, I'm just saying if I were to,
You in Miami is
a
not
really
make
terrible
sense.
thought.
It just like
Last time I was there, I
No.
felt like I was a foot taller than everybody.
yeah, and everyone's always partying. How do they do it?
Why are they doing Coconut Tuesday?
Love.
No,
What?
it's like LA in 2016, but we got over it. They just don't.
They don't, and they never will. It's fun, but you know.
Coke
No.
or Miami or
Both.
Tuesday nights.
Well, yeah, I was never a cokehead.
So you've never done like any nose
I only
candy?
did it. I only did it once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did it once, and it didn't affect me at all. But caffeine doesn't affect me, so I didn't expect.
Wait,
Coke
what
to
if you're
affect
like,
me.
what if you're low key like ADHD?
Well, I thought that, but Adderall really affects me.
Oh, so
so I'm not. Because Adderall is
supposed to calm you down, but you
supposed to make
tweaked out.
Oh my god! And I'd become like crazy.
Oh my god, I would
and
hear voices.
I would be so mean on Adderall. It was crazy, but I'd get so much.
Oh,
work
is
done.
that what happened last year?
Yes.
Just kidding. I would take the
Always.
smallest amount, like the little blue ones,
Yeah.
prescribed boots, but I would like take them and have like auditory hallucinations.
Yeah.
Me and that we never meshed well.
No, but
Ever.
it made things enjoyable. Like it made my turkey slicing job really enjoyable.
Oh, because you were just so focused and
Yeah.
like ready to be.
I was like, this is the best job ever. I could slice turkey for the rest of my life.
This current
Yeah.
loop that we're having of me placing this turkey and going,
Yeah, right.
this is the best thing
I
I've
was like,
ever experienced.
That's all I need. And then the next day when I wouldn't have Adderall, I was like, I don't fuck with life.
If it worked for me and I would take it like during the studio session, I'd probably have an album a day out.
I actually know 2 comedians that went to rehab for Adderall.
I knew a couple of people that were in rehab for Adderall as well.
Because it's so normal.
Well, and then you believe that you can only function and do
Yep.
things with that.
Yep.
I mean, that goes with every substance. That's me in the vape. That's me in the alcohol. I couldn't
Yeah.
operate. And I know that I already have those thoughts. So
Mhm.
imagine me getting hooked to something else. I'm going to think that I
no.
have to involve it in every aspect of my life.
Yeah, and I know so many people that like deeply depend on it, and some people need it, but for the people that don't need it, it gets
Messy.
sticky, and then you go to rehab, and then you're telling a joke about it on stage. But the joke is good.
But that's life.
Yeah,
That's beauty.
yeah, it actually is beautiful.
Should we off chest?
Kind of begging.
All right, you guys, we're going to do our segment off our chest. It is a segment where we rant about something negative or rave about something positive that happened to us this week. Would you like to start or me?
Yeah. Okay, so my off my chest this week is, whew. First of all, I chugged a lot of NyQuil. Not too much, but you know.
Nye or day?
Nye and then day this morning.
Okay, so you didn't do Nye on the way here.
Oh no.
Okay.
That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
I guess I'll talk about my show last night. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna bore you. Yeah, I host a weekly comedy show. The week before was T-City, like 30 people showed up. This week it was just light, you know? It was just light. But 2 girlies came from 6 feet above, and they were so cute. And then they walk in, and they were like the first ones there, and the show starts at 8, and it was 8 o'clock, and they were the only 2 in the crowd of a 50-seater, and I was like, please don't hate me. But they were so fucking nice, and after the show, they were like, that was such a fun comedy show. Because like I think like 10 people ended up showing up. And then I was like, listen, guys, you got to come back because I promise some weeks are lighter than others. And she was like, no, that was so much fun. Like, who needs clout? And I was like, you're right. Actually, it could have been useful for this moment, but
I'm crying. I'm
She goes,
crying.
who needs clout? I was like, not me. But yeah, please come. But anyways, it was fun, but then that thing happened where some
the trauma of it all?
random girl, not the 6 feet above girls, like really heavily trauma dumped on me, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, it was cool. We ended kind of early, so I forced people to make a brand deal with me. I made the brand deal video.
You did it?
But I did it before they even told me they even approved it. So I don't know why I did that.
Wait, so you made the video based off of a concept that you didn't have approved yet?
Yeah.
I love that. She's learning.
Right. I was like, well, this could be the first draft.
But did they want a written outline first? Or did they?
I wrote the outline, and then they were like, okay, let me send this to big management.
And then you were waiting, but then you went ahead and made the video before getting approval.
Yeah.
A, obsessed. B, though, if big management approves your big idea, guess what? You have big video ready.
That's the thing.
That's the T. You're playing a 50-50 game here,
right,
bitch.
Right. And I was thinking, like, when big management comes back,
big management,
they're going to be like, even if they're like, we don't love this, I'll send them the video concept, and they'll be so gagged that I already made a brand deal for them that they'll be like, oh my God, I'm going to hire this girl every day. Every day I'm going to be hired.
Well, it's something that you have to use every day.
Right. Y'all aren't even ready to see
Y'all aren't
this
even
brand
ready
deal.
to see. No, honestly,
so excited for it.
I am.
It's like legitimately, I talked about I did one brand deal before, but it like.
Yeah, but now this is getting the ball rolling.
Yeah, this
is getting the ball rolling. And then once we start annoying everybody when we start our ads on here, girl, we're going to be walking. Big management
yeah.
is going to be hearing from us. Guys, this is the final time I'm going to interrupt this episode, but we have 54 or 55 brand new bonus episodes of 6 Feet Above. If you've never been to our Patreon before, it is uncensored, unfiltered, ad-free bonus content that you guys have never seen before. So head on over patreon.com/6feetabove. And it actually helps keep the lights on and helps the main channel stay alive. So it really, really means a lot as we're still a self-funded podcast. So head on over there, say hi to us and show us some love and enjoy the extra content. But in the meantime, back to the episode. I don't know how deep I've gotten into this. We talked about Itchgate at the beginning of the year. If you guys don't remember Itchgate, I have been pretty like itchy all over my body since about the end of November and December. Look at me itching right now as we speak.
Oh my God.
I know. It got really bad at the end of December when I was in Hawaii. I got put on a course of prednisone, cleared up completely, and then it came back after the prednisone was out of my system. So it like kind of rebounded, and then I went to my dermatologist instead of urgent care. I said, hey, can you give me a full body exam? Gives me a full body exam. He goes, okay, well, it's not scabies. It's nothing infectious. It's nothing fungal. It's fully an inflammation thing or like a histamine thing. So I'm going to give you a proper course of steroids and prednisone, like a 2-week long course with a taper.
Okay.
And that'll like pour the water on the fire and like cook it and like get it out of your system.
What is
so
going
now,
on?
mind you, I'm on prednisone for 2 whole weeks, right? Boyf is here with me. This is like a couple weeks ago, right? Everything was fine. He was there. I wasn't itchy. I was healing. I was happy. He leaves. When he leaves, it's like around the time that my prednisone course is finished. It takes about like a week and a half for it to like leave your system and your bloodstream. The moment it's like out of my bloodstream, my body eliminates it, rebounds back. So then now I'm like, okay, the dermatologist essentially is reviewing my skin. They're doing their job, which is skin stuff, right? But what I want to know is like, this is obviously by this time, because it's like been over 2 months now, this is obviously something internally and systemically, something that's going on that's manifesting through the surface of my skin. Right? Like, this isn't like, oh, there's something wrong with my skin. No, it's like, honey, go get labs done, and any and every fucking lab work you could ever get done.
Such a nightmare.
And so I then was told I had to see an internist. I don't know what that is.
An internist?
Yeah, it's a type of doctor. I don't know. I'm like, girl, I've been watching The Pit on HBO too. I'm learning so much. There's so many different types of doctors and shit. Look, I go see an internist. He goes, hey, you. And I said, that's awesome.
Right.
He says, you need to go see an immunologist. And I said, you know what it feels like right now? I feels like I'm on the yellow brick fucking road right now.
Yeah.
And one's the lion, one's the scarecrow, and the immunologist is the fucking wizard.
Right.
No, I'm actually the wizard. Because I'm a scam to all. Anyway, I have to get 10 vials of blood taken at the immunologist because I said, I need to know what's going on. And he had 8 vials being taken already. And I go, you know what? We should be safe and test my hormones too because I inject hormones.
Yeah.
I go, what if that could be a thing? And he's like, you're right. So you can throw that in too. The Quest, the blood work place, was attached to the medical building, so I just walked next door. Girl, I get up, I almost faint.
Oh my God.
And I'm in the hospital cafeteria eating a ham and Swiss croissant, waiting for an Uber. I'm like, this is just a degrading experience.
It is actually very degrading going to the hospital, and I'll say that, especially urgent care.
Wait, what did I do after that? Oh, and then I had to film for the doc.
So do you know what's wrong with your skin?
No, I don't yet.
When are you going to find out?
Probably within a week, I'll know. So, you guys won't know an update next week. You'll probably know the week after that because but I don't know. But I'm happy that I got it. I got the blood drawn.
Yeah.
I'm glad he affirmed me. He goes, I don't think there's something wrong with your skin. I think there's something wrong with like your histamine or like I think you're allergic to something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you. Finally, someone like is understanding what I'm doing. So he gave me a bunch of like anti-inflammatory stuff and like antihistamine stuff instead of, because I told him, I was like, the prednisone stuff, like the steroids will work, but I'm gonna just rebound worse.
That actually reminded me, I have a second off my chest.
Okay.
I actually meant to talk about this last week, but I completely forgot. And I'm glad you brought up the lab of it all. So, as we know, I'm not sexually active for a lot of reasons. One of them being I am very demisexual, which means I need an emotional connection with someone in order to want to bump nethers. And I don't find that's rare for me to find. And also, like I've talked about, that I get a lot of UTIs because I dated that guy that gave me 8 UTIs in 6 months. Don't get me started. So I just can't be like fucking like that. You know what I mean? It's just like not a thing. It's not enjoyable for me. I have to feel so safe with you. And guess what? I don't feel safe anyways. So recently, our dear friend OJ, she was like, we were talking and she was like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to this testing site for corn stars. Because when you're a corn star, you have to get tested every 2 weeks. And there's this place that she goes to that's like specifically for corn stars. Corn is crazy. But
corn, what did I say in that one episode? Corn vegetables.
Corn vegetables.
Oh, girl, shut the fuck up.
And she was like, yeah, I'm going to it. They swab the mouth, they take the blood, they swab the butt.
Yeah, baby.
The throat. Because you can get chlamydia in the throat.
Oh, honey, you can get anything.
And there are strains of chlamydia that are like super antibiotic resistant. There's so much we don't know. So anyways, she's saying like the mycoplasma too, the ureaplasma, which result in a lot of UTIs. So then I was like to myself, listen.
You want to go?
I haven't been active. I've gotten tested since I've been active.
Right.
but it was just like the regular kind of test. It's not the deep test. So I was like, maybe I have mycoplasma.
Right.
And that's been giving me the UTIs. So I go, I do the full corn test. And can I just say, anytime I've
Was
been.
it expensive?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime I've been tested before, anytime the tinfoil hat.
Oh, I was doing head in the mail.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay. Cut.
Anytime I've been tested before, I don't know if you have this experience with getting tested. It's such a judgmental space. Every time I've been tested, I'm like, I feel like I'm getting judged for being tested, and maybe that's my own, but it never feels welcoming. I show up to this corn testing site. They're like cracking jokes with me. They're like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I want to hang out here.
Wait. Wait. Oh, are you saying that it was like really
they were so
friendly?
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
They were just like baddies. And I was just like, okay, this is really sweet. And it was just like, it's very, it's obviously normalized there. They got to get every 2 weeks. I got the full panel.
You got swabbed up boots.
I got swabbed up because I've never been swabbed up so I'm negative for everything.
Oh.
Right. Oh, why do you sound disappointed?
Because wouldn't that be nice if we found out?
No, literally. It would have been nice to know. Well, I'm so glad I don't have anything, but it would have been the UTIs, it's still a
That's what I'm saying.
battle.
Wouldn't you like an answer for that?
Yeah. Well, the answer is that fucking guy that gave me 8 in 6 months.
Also, I didn't mean to like I know if that was my situation,
No,
I would want to know why.
Oh, I would love
But I
to
think you're
know.
perfect.
No, I'm perfect. I would love to know why I can't seem to go near another without getting UTI. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like the universe is like saving me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I tell myself. But all that to say, it's so scary because the regular everyday people don't get tested for this stuff, and they're just swapping it around.
They're hopping around town.
But it's like, why aren't people tested for like mycoplasma? Because it can make you like infertile. It can
Why aren't
fuck you
people's
up.
asses getting swabbed when they do anal?
Why aren't people's asses and throats getting swabbed?
Title of this video.
Right. Tattoo it on my back. Like
Tramp it.
But like, if I can be honest with you,
Please don't.
and I never would be, but getting that full panel, everything's negative, and I'm like very confident due to how like juicy and magnetic I've become in the past year. I'm really like, wow, no one's allowed near me ever again. Ever. And I've decided that if I meet a man and I'm like into him and I'm ready to bump nethers, he has to go get that full panel at the corn testing site.
Girl,
100%.
honestly, do a brand deal with them.
I know, but I'm like, I will send you to that site, and then if I like you. But I'm like, I am never going to go near a man again unless he goes to that site.
Is it like a motorhome?
No,
like what?
it's like-
Why am I imagining it like a motorhome in an alley, and it's like just like these people that what? You think that that's bad?
Yeah.
Because there actually is like motorhome testing sites in WeHo.
Right. Oh yeah.
Like you ever pass by like the gay bars and then like you can just like go into one of those motorhomes and it's like go get tested.
I can't say I know what you're talking about.
Well, I've never been in one because I've never been tested.
It's none of your business. Honestly.
It's not my business.
Right.
No, but I honestly, it's just like I feel like that's good information to share with people, friends, anything.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone, like, just make your doctor, or when you get tested, just get swabbed for everything. Because when I tell you, I'm like, wow, this is I knew it was sacred, but now I'm like, this is very sacred. No one's going near me unless they get full panel.
I'm obsessed.
Right. I'm just like, wow. It's nice to get that test back where it's like.
Yeah, it must be like, I don't know. It's almost worth it to pay to know there's nothing wrong with you.
Totally.
To pay for peace of mind.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait. Do you want to do minimal?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a minimal?
I'm sure I can find one. Listen. The people of every day are getting minimally tested, which is really upsetting to me. But That brings me to our next segment, which is minimal intelligence. And this is where we read comments, DMs, messages from people that are just lacking a lot of intelligence. We call it minimal. So Trevi's going to start with a message she received.
Oh, I'm starting.
Oh, if you'd like.
I'll start, yeah.
Yeah, please start with a message you received that lacked intelligence.
Okay, so I actually want to reframe the way that you just spoke.
Oh.
Because this person is a supporter of us and actually didn't mean any harm.
Okay.
I do think you have maximum intelligence, but I do think that sometimes when we get into the world of commenting and messaging people that we support, what can come across as supportive might also like come across as like borderline offensive. I'm not offended.
Screaming.
At all.
What is it?
I read it and I laughed
Reddit.
because it was like giving Reddit tea.
Love.
It was just like, it's really not even that deep at all. And I agree with her, by the way. Like, I totally agree with her that I should do this, because after I watched the last episode, seeing what the color of the bodysuit that I wore on my pale skin, someone comments this on our last episode. Trevi with 5 eyes. Color analysis is calling to you, babe. Heart. You'd be so happy you did it.
What is color analysis?
Stop! I thought you'd gag on this immediately.
Wait, is that
like
just
where you pay like $500 for a professional to like tell you what colors look good on you and like what matches your skin tone?
Oh,
like she told me like you look like shit in this episode. Like she basically goes, the colors that you're wearing look
horrible.
Terrible.
You need to pay someone. It's so bad.
No, you need like color analysis is calling to you, babe.
What color was it?
I was wearing a beige bodysuit, but it was like it kind of changed colors because I think it's like kind of old. So it like went from like beige to like a yellowish beige, which looks fine with me with a spray tan.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I've been doing the pale boots recently because of the itch. Because then I just itch the spray tan off. It's a whole thing. Color analysis is calling to you, babe. You look like such shit. That 5 eyes, by the way. For each $100 that I would have to pay a person. People fly to like Korea for that shit. Oh,
that's so insane.
No, could you imagine I fly to Korea now? Well, first of all, A, to get color analysis. B, hammer to the nose. Oh. Face ID, South Korea. Babe, the gaggiest face surgeons in all of the land. And if I'm in Korea next week, mind your business.
It's because of you.
It is because of you. 5 eyes.
Just so you can wear a yellow shirt.
Burgers and fries.
Right. That's crazy.
What's your... Yeah, no, it is. It is crazy. But you know what? I really appreciate it because it turned into a gaggy American moment. What's yours?
Someone goes, I would ask you to be my bride if I wasn't married, overweight, in my mid-40s, in the Midwest, not very ambitious, and lower middle class. ... You deserve better. Maximal intelligence, actually.
Is that like... Okay, so that ties back to like the humiliation kink that all the men have, right?
Like, I was like, can you imagine? Okay. He
Download
said
it.
He's married. Can you imagine
The wife
looking
finding
through
it?
your husband's phone and seeing that he DM'd a random girl on Instagram that? Woo!
Wait, can I guess? Is the profile picture like, what is it? It's not even him, right? It's like a random animal or like a cat.
Oh my God, he's like posting pictures with his...
Like a chihuahua.
With his wife!
Stop.
Wait, no. With his kid.
Which honestly, by the way, speaking of people with wives, we have something to download on the Patreon.
Oh, I'm terrified.
You should be. Did you read the messages I sent you? We'll get into it on
Girl,
the
I
Patreon.
chugged NyQuil.
Girl, you chugged something else.
I chugged something else.
You dried it and snorted it.
Oh.
Wait, did we ever talk about that time that I was so sick in the sober living that I was doing NyQuil at night and Dayquil during the day? And because the active chemical DHM or no DXM, dextromorphin or whatever.
Okay.
The cough suppressant that's in Dayquil and NyQuil.
Yeah.
It is also I think an NMDA receptor antagonist. It's very similarly structured as ketamine.
Okay.
So
Oh, so you got...
Well, no, I did. I mean, obviously, but no. When I was doing it, because I was so sick this one week in the sober living, and they would specifically, the sober living would test me specifically for ketamine, because it's not a normal like drug
Yeah.
panels. You'd have to
Yeah.
like get a separate test kit. But I remember we might have talked about this like a year ago. But I remember one of the girls in charge of the rehab or the sober living sat me down. She's like, "So we tested you like for cat like we normally do, and it came up positive. So do you have anything to tell us?" And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
for
we-
once, I didn't
No,
fucking do
we
it.
talked about that in the meeting. We had a meeting and they were like, Trevi's.
Oh, you were in the meeting?
Yes, and they were like, Trevi's test came positive for cat, and I was like, fuck, not again.
Again?
No, just like in general.
Oh, I was like, it came up more than once?
I was like, damn, I really was rooting for her. But then the lady was like, the case manager, she was like, but Trevi said she didn't do it, and honestly, I believe her. And then in my head, I was like, yeah, when's the last time an addict lied? Like, I like to not believe you.
You believe me, obviously, duh.
Well, now I do. But
Okay,
like,
well, I did
this
it.
was when I
Just kidding.
so I didn't know you, and I was like, oh, she said she didn't do it.
Is this when you still hated me?
Oh, no, I liked you.
You're like, no, I still do.
Yeah. No, I liked you, which is why I was sad. And I was like, oh, she's obviously lying.
You were coming around.
Right.
Right. And then you realized
that you were doing ketamine.
So all I'm saying to you right now is I understand why you feel like this right now, because you're on massive amounts of ketamine, which is essentially NyQuil.
Okay, because literally I feel like it's 9 a.m. and I have to go to bed. Right
9 a.m. Sorry, it's like, did I take it too? Oh, Jesus Christ. Should we do some questions?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we are going to get into the segment called Gaggy Guidance, where we answer your questions and advice and queries sent into our Instagram at 6 feet above pod. Also, be sure to follow our personal Instagrams at Trevi Moran and at KateLav__. Do not forget the underscores. Kate, take it away with our very first question.
Okay. Side note, story liking these days is so horny. You know
It's
what I mean?
like I can actually, like, why can I feel it like
Than
pressing
others.
against me?
I know. I'm just like, this guy just liked my story, and just seeing his name, I was like, this is horny.
Before we download this, can we also just take a moment and a second to download that me and you have become so goddamn numb to the dogs barking?
Oh my God, I know.
This dog has been barking the entire fucking episode, and Kate and I are just sitting here like,
I'm just ignoring it.
so story like.
I'm like, that's horny.
No, when we first moved into the studio, we couldn't even form sentences because of these fucking yappers.
I know. It's just a part of it now.
All right, now download it. I'm sorry, I just had to bring that up. Okay, so wait, so who liked your story?
This random comedian that I don't feel horny for. But it's like, I don't talk to him a lot, so that story like was horny. This is so stupid. I don't know why I said that.
Okay.
What do you do when you are dating someone but you don't really like them anymore? I know. Story of my life. It sounds like you hit the 4-month mark, which is usually when I stop liking anyone I'm dating. And usually what I do in the past is I ride it out for about 4 more months and I'm miserable. That's literally what I do. I don't recommend. I say, can I just get real for a second? How the fuck is anyone dating anyone for more than a year? I just don't get it. That's not you. You're an exception. I just like, how do you not? No, like 2 years. Like, how are you with the same person for more than 2 years? Listen, I know you're like, Kate, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't get it. I don't. Like, I don't get it. But I'm also so not someone that could be in an open relationship. But I'm also just like, I can't imagine being with the same person for 2 years. I just can't imagine that. Trevi just said the craziest thing. And it'll be on the Patreon. But all that to say, I'm validating you. Like, I feel like that's a very normal thing to not like someone, but also, I don't know, people say relationships are work, so maybe you have to like work on making things more exciting. Oh my God, I'm so not willing to put in that work. So I'd say like ride it out for another month if you're still feeling like, damn, this person sucks, or damn, I'm really not feeling it. You gotta let out. And all that to say, like, I'm sure that people can meet people that they want to be with for more than 2 years. I believe it. I believe in a thing called love.
Yeah. Y'all aren't experiencing it though, this couple.
Right. And neither am I. But it's gonna. I'd say there's definitely someone out there that you would like.
Can I
Please.
maybe if I was in their position?
Yeah.
Okay. A, you accept it for what it is and you break up, right? B, if you're not an alcoholic, either of you, I say you have a fierce wine night or a drunk night, and then you just lay out all of your biggest fantasies and sexual fetishes on a table.
Whoa.
Then play like an intense emotional card game like We're Not Really Strangers. Really get deep, cry, and then have the most wild sex because now you know each other's deepest, darkest fantasies. And then if that doesn't solve everything,
Break
then
up. But you can do that sober too.
you totally could. Like,
Yeah.
I think if you're thawed out in sobriety, a lot of people hate a vulnerable conversation in sobriety. That if you think you can dance,
Yeah.
so you think you could dance,
Show us.
show us.
Right.
Because my favorite thing is to do that sober and cry on top of it. Honestly, I'm addicted to raw vulnerability and intense moments. Sober, vivid sex is a drug to me. Next.
Oh my God. I mean, we literally just answered this, but someone goes, 8 months into my relationship and my boyfriend is starting to really annoy me. Is this normal?
Holy shit.
We're all
Maybe
going.
Vogue was right.
I know.
Girl gag. Except not for me.
8 months. It's 4 months too long for me.
Baby, you are the only exception.
How to get your phone number.
Ooh. Tap into the
Honestly,
Wi-Fi. Oh.
What's like your ideal way for? Well, you're in a
Wait,
relationship.
no, ask it, girl. I'm not afraid.
What's your ideal way for someone to hit on you?
Back then, my favorite way. It's such
In person.
Oh.
What would they need to say?
So it's such a 50-50 thing because if someone I don't like approaches things this way, then I'll be immediately icked out or creeped out.
Yeah.
I need absolute utter confidence.
Yeah.
In utter ability to have eye contact to the point that like I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Like if
but
you
not too much eye contact.
No, like borderline, like I might murder you. Eye contact. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I think someone that's like so loose and confident and just knows how to have an easy conversation. There's nothing hotter than that. Someone that comes up with sounds like they have like rehearsed lines. Let's go fuck yourself.
It's corny. You got to make me laugh up top.
Yeah,
and
that
the
too.
most important is you say, "Can I give you my phone number?" Don't ask for my phone number. I hate that. Or when they're like, "Can I get your Instagram?" No, like, give me your Instagram or your phone number because it's so much less like threatening and like on the spot.
Oh my God. And then no, the asking for, can I give you my Instagram? I give them my phone. Also, this has nothing to do. This could also be a female. I hate when anyone does this. Then they follow themselves. Hey, fuck you. Leave that up to me to click.
Right.
Oh my God. The amount of people. Y'all go to my Instagram. You see that I follow over 2,000 people. I bet 1,990 of those.
That happens to you a lot though. People take your phone and follow themselves.
Oh my. But you know what? It's my fault for just giving it to them.
But it's so awkward. Because what do you like? How do you, if someone's like, give me your phone. Let me, like, it's like, how do you say no?
10 people I actually care to follow.
And I'm not one of them.
And you fully are. No, like, actually, like, why do I follow?
Yeah.
Someone brought it up to me the other day, too. They go, it was my friend Zach. He goes, why do you follow over 2,000 people?
Wait, is that a lot? Over 2,000? 3,000, I guess, is teetering.
2,000? I don't know more than 10 people.
I know. I follow almost 3,000, but since starting comedy,
I don't know. I'm just thinking at some point I need to fresh that shit to zero and start over.
Yeah, that's honestly true.
Yeah.
How to care more. I'm slightly autistic and people's opinions mean very little to me. Literally be who you are.
Yeah, like be who you are. I don't know. I feel like there's like mental exercises you could do about like stepping into someone's shoes or like exercises on how to be more empathetic. Or you could listen to Digital empathy.
That's honestly the
That's
cure.
what it is.
Yeah. It's like, how do you care more?
Hey, sometimes we just don't got things we wish we were born with.
Right.
You don't
Some
have
people just
empathy?
don't care. Sorry.
I'm saying.
Right. And I think you'll like be able to find other people that don't care.
And I don't have empathy.
Empathy.
Digital empathy. So grateful for that.
Yeah.
I think we're both on NyQuil.
Love.
Um,
Important.
I'm so grateful for you. I'm so happy we back to back killed 2 episodes. I was getting nervous for a second.
I was never nervous.
I was never nervous
No.
because we're such pros.
Yeah.
No, because it's hard when you do 2 episodes and we had less than 24 hours. We don't live that much life in between the episodes.
Yeah, we really don't.
Damn. But we do have so much tea for the Patreon.
I
I'm ready to gag
know.
it.
It's gonna go.
I'm so
crazy.
ready to
Yeah.
just talk shit. Talk.
Thank God.
Again, so grateful for you. So grateful for Bree. So grateful for you watching. And thank you for being here. We work so hard to make sure that we show up every week consistently for you guys. And I'm grateful that you are going over to the Patreon to see what we got to say. And I'm grateful for the year of the horse. The fire horse, mind you.
I am so grateful for the year of
The year whore.
Okay.
Yes.
The year of the horse. I'm so grateful for my cats, waking up to them every morning. I am grateful to be here. Grateful for Dayquil. Grateful that these you know what? No, yeah. Grateful for these boots. Grateful for these boots because they're really comfortable. And that you're all coming to the Patreon. And I love each and every one of you.
Gag it.
Gag it. Love you.
Love you guys. Love you guys. And we will see you next week.